Hey guys, I'm excited for us to start week 2 of 6th grade. Going to spend a few minutes going through some important pieces of information that will help you work smarter, not harder, this first week of regular scheduled virtual learning. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about is you have 2 emails that you have to be able to keep track of for Mr. P's class this year. They should be on the screen right now. Okay, we're going to talk about Meg's Mail first. All right, so remember, whenever I talk about Meg's Mail, that is your Gmail account called Meg's Mail. Your username is Megs underscore your last name, your first name at megsmail.org. Your password is your typing web password. All right, here's why that's important. Anytime we are going to use an app with our iPads or during virtual learning right now, most of the time those apps will be logged in by clicking login with Google and using your Meg's Mail email address. There is also something called Google Classroom that we'll use all year. We won't use it quite as much right now as we will when we are in the classroom, but we are practicing using it this week. So, with that being said, if you are on a browser, you can just go to gmail.com and log in. If you're on your Google Drive app on your iPad, log in your Meg's Mail as well. But I'm on a browser right here, and I will go over here to the right. Remember, this is the waffle, okay? I will see a circle that may have your picture, or it may just have your initials, whichever. You will go to the waffle, looks like a tic-tac-toe board sort of. You'll click on there. There are your apps, all right? You will get your mail there. You will use your drive there. You will, for now, you will sometimes make slideshows from there. But right now, the thing you need to be concerned with is clicking on Google Classroom. It just calls it Classroom, and you see this little icon that's green with a little person there. When you click that, you will go to your Google Classroom account. You may have more than one, but you'll go to the Parsons 2020, 2021 account. You will notice that you have a stream at the top. You have a classwork button. You have people and you have grades. You don't have to worry about grades on here. People are all the classmates. Where you need to be particularly focused is on classwork right here. So if I say, oh, you have that assignment in Google Classroom, that's where you'll go, classwork. All right? You will have a couple of things that will happen this week on something called Edpuzzle. All right? When we get to those later in the week, Tuesday and Friday, you will go to your Google Classroom link, or you'll go to the link that's in Schoology, or you can go over to the classroom and click the link there as an assignment. It will work together either place. All right, but let me just quickly tell you what Edpuzzle is. All right, Edpuzzle is actually an app where I can give you a video to watch, and it will stop it for times when you to answer questions, do things on the video, etc. Then you finish it with your answers and you turn it in, right? So that's what Edpuzzle is, and that's found on Google Classroom. The link will also be in Schoology on the days that we are using it, but I just wanted to point that out. All right, now let's talk about our website. All right, I'm going to close that out. It is important that you go to the website every day, flyparsons.info. If you go to flyparsons.com, just click on the info link or button, and it'll take you to our website for this class. It's called flyparsons.info. For right now, the only place you need to worry about is going to right here where it says virtual learning. Everything you're going to need is in virtual learning. I'm going to open it. All right. Inside here, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see a couple of reminders that you need. For example, this video that I'm talking about right now is going to get posted right here where it says August 4th through 7 directions. This is going to be the August 10 through 14 directions. It'll go right there. You can also get to it by clicking on the YouTube class channel right here. All right. If you don't remember your schedule for virtual learning, it is right here, Mr. P's class virtual schedule. It is also on each of the Schoology courses linked there as well. If I ever mention you need to go get that virtual learning resource, there it is. Here's the student handbook. Now, you may notice here, I have posted, here are the times during the week that you will be meeting me live for class on Teams. It'll be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8:15 for literacy. It will be Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for science or social studies at 11. And it will be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 1:45 for math. Notice it says these live lessons will be accessed through your Teams that is found on your MNPS calendar. I also have here a permanent Zoom backup code. If it goes down, I will say, go to Zoom, put in the meeting ID. It's easy to remember. Easy to remember. It is 555-213-1968. I just realized that's a boo-boo. It's 1968. Here's how you'd remember that. Our school code is 555. Our classroom is 213. Mr. P was born in 1968. The password is always Fly Parsons. That's for the Zoom backup if Teams wonks out. It will always be that code. 555-213-1968. Fly Parsons passcode. I'll fix that boo-boo on here. But that's where it's found. Okay? Now, let's talk about Teams. That's where your other email is important. Okay? That's your MNPS email. Your MNPS email is your first name with a capital letter, your last initial, capital letter, the last 5 digits of your 190 number at mnpsk12.org. All right? When you go there, that's how you get to Schoology. That's also how you get to the MNPS Office 365 platform for your Outlook here. That's if you have Outlook emails. For example, in 7th and 8th grade, that's the only place you'll get emails. For me, you'll mostly get them on Meg's Mail. But that's also where you go to your calendar. Now, I have my calendar pinned on my apps here. You won't have that likely. You'll need to go over here. Again, waffle. Click the waffle. Find your calendar. It's probably going to be in all apps. But if it is, click it. Go to your calendar. All right? Go to the day that it is. Like here's tomorrow. All right? There, you will have a Mr. P's literacy synchronous lesson. All right? You will open it. Okay? You will click join. Now, if you have accepted my invitations to join, that's where it would be. You'll just click join to go into Teams to watch the lesson. If it wonks out, then I will tell you on our group iPad text that it's wonked out. Go to your Zoom. Then you'll go to Zoom, put in the backup for Zoom. Okay? All right. Same thing will happen for 11 o'clock's synchronous social studies and science lesson. And again, you'll join there. Every time we have a live lesson, that's where you go. Again, I would prefer if we just went to Zoom, but this is what Metro is having us do. Reminder, if it messes up, we will go back to the backup for Zoom for us to get connected. All right. So that's how you get there. All right. I'm going to close this. Okay. Again, that's that email. So let me do this. Quick reminder. When you go to your Schoology courses, you're going to need to look in language, math, science, social studies every day to see if you have a folder with something for you to do. I really need you to do the folders on the day that's in the course. For example, I'm going to show you science. All right, so here's science. And I'm going to look at the course as a student. And I'm going to pick the first student on here, Bobley. And you will notice that he's done his week 1. It's now week 2, August 10 through 14. You will open it. On math and literacy, there'll be 5 days of folders. When it's science week or social studies week, you'll also have 5. But this week is a split week. We'll have science and social studies. So you only have 3 folders. So you will go to the Monday, August 10th folder inside there. Now notice this. If it's a blue folder, that means you're doing it by yourself at science time, which is 11 o'clock or whenever that day. If it's a green folder for Tuesday, that means we're having live class. All right. Then you have a Friday folder for science. That's blue, so it means, again, you're doing it by yourself. And I will go over this in the live class this week as well to remind you. But again, watch this video through. I know it's long, but it's important that you understand that, okay? All right. Let's look at social studies. All right, so I'm going to go back to courses. I'm going to go to social studies. All right, I'm going to view again as a student because mine looks different. All right, and here it is. Week 1's completed. Social studies for this week has 2 things in it. So Wednesday, you'll go to August 12th. All right, and you'll do the activities in there. Blue means it's on your own because we don't meet that day for that subject. Green means we meet. All right. So again, I will list these things on our website, like I mentioned. Okay. I will list these in the homework section. So let me go back over there and remind you. The homework button. I'm again in the virtual learning section of our class website. Homework. All right. Sorry, hang on just a second. Let me make that live. That's not it. Bear with me just a second here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so close that. Pull this over. Remember, here's the homework page, okay? When you click on homework, it's going to take you to quarter 1 homework. And each morning, by the time it's time to start school, I will have posted a PDF on that day. Right? It's not there right this second. It will be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. That PDF will list Monday. Here are the things you got to do. Think of that as a checklist every day. It won't be there before you start the school day, so don't look for it the night before. And please don't work ahead on the week assignments if you can help it, because we may talk about something in a live class before you do the assignment. It'll just make it easier for you. All right. All right. So now I'm going to close that. Again, that's in your Schoology. Everything will be in your Schoology. Like I said, let's talk about the schedule one more time really quickly. I'm about to let you go off of here. Just remember, there's the schedule for the week. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8:15, we have Literacy Live. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, you're working in your blue folder on Schoology. Now, that doesn't mean you won't have a folder on Monday, Wednesday, Friday where there may be a follow-up thing to do from class. But think of Tuesday and Thursday as homework days by yourself. Block 2. This week, it's going to be a mixture of science and social studies, but starting the following week, it'll be science week, then it'll be social studies week, whatever. All right. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday are live classes. Wednesday and Friday, you have a blue folder to work on your own at that time. And then block 3 is Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, math live. Monday and Wednesdays, you'll work in the blue folder in Schoology on your by yourself work. We will have office hours on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, but I can do them on Mondays and Thursdays as well. There will always be a Zoom link for that. The Zoom link is going to always be the same. The meeting code 555-213-1968. Password, Fly Parsons. If you need to join me to ask questions, I will be there each day from 12 on. It officially is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, but I'll be there every day in case somebody needs to ask questions. All right. Now, I didn't talk about 9:20 this week. From 9:20 to 9:50 this week, on Wednesday and Thursday only, you will have related studies, okay? This Wednesday, August 12th, you will have your first related studies class, which is your A week. Then on Thursday this week, you'll have your B week, and then nothing on Friday. But starting the week of August 17th, on Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays for related studies, you'll have your live class with week A stuff, which is your first related studies. And then the next week, it'll be B week, just like science and social studies will be AB week. All right? So if you've watched this video and you've watched it through again and there's a question you have, please reach out to me. I can talk to you individually or I can talk to you at office hours, but I will go through all of this again in a live class on one of our times on Monday. All right. I hope this helps. Talk to you on Monday.